plants can talk to each other. Like, they actually have a chat system. It's not like we can listen in on their conversations, but scientists have figured out how plants release chemicals into the air that can travel up to 100 miles. And those chemicals carry messages between plants about potential danger, like the presence of a pest or a drought. It's like a little green version of Facebook Messenger, except instead of text, they send volatile organic compounds, and instead of posts, they make chemical signals. When scientists started to study how plants communicate, they had some basic questions. Like, how do plants coordinate with each other? Do they use the same language? And is there such a thing as gossip? Well, the answers are complicated, but one thing researchers have learned is that plants can warn each other about potential dangers. Take, for example, the airborne chemical signals that plants use to defend themselves against insects. When a plant is attacked by an insect, it might release a chemical like methyl jasmonate into the air. That acts as a signal to nearby plants, letting them know that they should ramp up their own defenses. The neighbor then produces chemicals that make it less appealing to the insect. So it's like the plant version of, hey, watch out, danger insect ahead. And plants don't just use airborne chemicals to talk about pests, they also use them to discuss droughts. When a drought stress hits one plant, it can release a chemical like abscisic acid into the air, and that lets nearby plants know to start preparing for a water shortage. The neighbors can then close their stomata, which are the tiny openings on leaves that control the exchange of gases and water vapor. That way they can conserve water during the drought. It's like the plant equivalent of, hey, anyone got any tips on how to survive a drought? And then the plant next door can respond with, yeah, just close your stomata, dude. These are just two examples of the many ways that plants use airborne chemicals to communicate. And while scientists have only identified about 200 of these chemical signals, they know that there are many more for plants to talk about all sorts of things, maybe even gossip. I mean, just imagine all the things that plants could discuss. Who's the best pollinator? What's the juiciest gossip going around? What should we name that weird growth on my stem over here? All of those questions could be answered with a simple chemical signal. So the next time you're hanging out in a forest or a field, just remember that plants might be gossiping about you. Thanks for watching this episode, which was brought to you with the help of a botanical garden. To learn more about their amazing plants and to support this channel, visit their website. And thanks to all of our patrons for supporting us. Our community helps us make the show that you love. If you'd like to help us keep making it, you can join our community at our support page.